Hello, I'm Steve Shaw, National Coordinator of Football Officials and Secretary of Rules Editor for the NCAA. And today we're continuing our series of media videos for 2023, and we're going to be focused on game action from Week 5. Now, there continues to be a keen interest in our 3 clock rule changes for this year and the impact that it's having on our game. So through 5 weeks in FBS, we're averaging 176 plays per game, and that's down 5 plays per game from last year. We're averaging a game duration of 3 hours and 16 minutes, and that's down 5 minutes from last year. And then finally, the percentage of our games that are going over 3.5 hours are significantly down this year. Last year, 23.5% of our games went over 3.5 hours. Now only 13.7% of our games are going over 3.5 hours. So that's a significant move down and very good for the game. So with that, let's look at some plays from this past weekend. Our first play this week, we're going to look at a potential illegal forward pass. Now, we're going to see the quarterback, he scrambles to the line, he slightly retreats, and then throws a pass downfield, which is completed for a first down. Now, the rule states that it is an illegal forward pass if it is thrown from in or behind the neutral zone after the ball carrier's entire body and the ball have been beyond the neutral zone. So the passer appears to go over the line and come back across the neutral zone and throw a pass. But as we go back and take a look at this play, and it's very tight, there's no question the feet go beyond the neutral zone, the ball is across, but it appears the right arm and shoulder never get beyond the neutral zone. So this pass is legal because the entire body had not been beyond the neutral zone. But just remember, by rule, a player cannot go over and back, beyond the neutral zone, back behind, and then throw a legal forward pass. Play 2, we get a punt, and the ball is recovered by the receiver at the 24. It looks like a little bit of a dangerous return, but he scoops it up, maintains possession, and returns to the 29-yard line. Now, as we go back and take a look at the punt, the ball is going to be touched by a kicking team player on its way down. Looks like it hits the left arm at about the 38-yard line, and then it bounced forward. Now, by rule, if the kicking team player touches a punt that has crossed the neutral zone before it touches a receiving team player, it's a violation for illegal touching, and when the ball becomes dead, gives the receiving team the privilege of taking the ball at the spot of the violation. So after the touch here, it's really a smart play by the receiver because even if he muffed or subsequently fumbled the ball, they still have the option to take the ball back at the 38 at the spot of the illegal touching, or they can take the results of the play. So if he made a big return, they could keep that. So it's low risk as long as the receiving team doesn't foul. If they commit a foul, then the illegal touching privilege is canceled. But it was a good play by the receiver here, and we see the referee, he gives the illegal touching signal, and we put the ball in play at the 38. Play 3, the quarterback is back in shotgun formation. He's going to take the snap. He fakes forward. The right knee is dangerously close to the ground, but then he's going to step back and he throws a pass downfield, which is caught for an apparent touchdown. Now, there are many ways that a live ball can be declared dead, but by rule, when a ball carrier simulates placing their knee on the ground, the ball becomes dead. And this was really put in place to keep a quarterback from faking a knee down, usually from under center, and then stepping back and throwing a pass downfield. But it can be from any formation or any position. So if the ball carrier simulates a knee down, which is what we had here, the officials should kill the play and declare the ball dead at that point. Play 4, we see the quarterback. He takes the snap in the tackle box. He's under immediate pressure, and he gets the ball off. He throws it deep, and the ball lands almost midway through the end zone. Now, as we go back and take a look at the play from the high 50, we see that the receiver is breaking off the route back just inside the 20 before the quarterback even releases the ball. The quarterback is under heavy duress, and he throws the ball long and away into the end zone. And now we're going to get a marker down from our referee for intentional grounding after he gets feedback from his deep officials that there's no receiver in the area. Now, the coach is making the case that the receiver broke off the route. It was just miscommunication, but the rule requires that an eligible receiver be in the area. And we're going to use good judgment on direction and vicinity and when a receiver is running to the spot of the pass. But here, regardless of any miscommunication, there is no receiver probably within 25 yards of where the pass lands, and it is a correct call for intentional grounding. Play 5, the quarterback takes the snap. A blitzer comes in clean and hits the quarterback just as he's attempting to pass. The ball comes out, and the ruling on the field is fumble recovered by the defense. Now, as we go back and take a look at the replays, and remember, the rule states that any intentional forward movement of the passer's hand with the ball firmly in their control starts the forward pass. Important to note, it's the hand, not the arm. And as we first see the hand moving forward here, there's no firm control of the ball. So this is correctly ruled a fumble. And now 2 quick points on this play. If the official is in question here, and we don't want our officials to be in question, but if they're in question, we're going to let the play continue, not kill the play and call incomplete pass, but let the play continue, and that would allow replay to become involved if it was necessary. And the other part, we got comments, why didn't replay review this play? Well, remember, every play is reviewed, but this play was not stopped for further review because it was a timeout just after the play. Replay had plenty of time to review it, and they could confirm this was a fumble, so no need to stop the game even further. Our last play this week, we see the quarterback. He drops back, scrambles out of the pocket, and then he gets taken down hard by number 52 just past the line of scrimmage. And then we're going to see 52. He struggles a little bit after the play like he's shaken up. Now, as we go back and take a look at the hit, our first replay, it's hard to see the specific contact, but we know that even though this is the quarterback, he's a ball carrier, so he's not defenseless. And if he's not defenseless, the only type targeting that is possible is targeting with the crown of the helmet. And as we look at the low end zone replay, we see number 52, he's going to lower his head, attack the runner with the crown of his helmet. And if we slow it down even further, we can confirm that the contact is with the crown of the helmet. And then we see the neck compression, and that's why we don't want players to make contact with the crown of the helmet. Keep their eyes up, see what you hit. And so 52, ultimately, he was injured. The trainers had to come out and attend to him. But the good news is he was back on the sideline and he was okay. And one last note with this, number 52 is disqualified for targeting, so he can't play further in the game, but he can stay on the sideline with his teammates for the balance of the game. Now, on the other hand, if you hear that a player is ejected, and they can be ejected for flagrant personal fouls, 2 unsportsmanlike conduct fouls, fighting, etc., players that are ejected must leave the team area and go back to their locker room under team supervision. Well, that's it for our plays this week, and we appreciate your time invested in watching these videos, and we hope these plays are helpful. Please keep the feedback coming. That helps us determine what type plays we need to put in this video, and we look forward to another great week of college football. Best of luck to all.